Okay, question 6. The question says, find the dimension of a from the pressure equation. P is equals to A over V square if V equals volume of gas. All right, welcome again to our series solutions of test past questions FUTO 2021-2022. All right, and I am your host, Humble Genius. Okay, welcome back. Hope you are following and you are learning well. So let's move on. So we are given an equation, P equals to A over V square. Solution. And then we were asked, the question said, find the dimensions of constant A from the pressure equation if V equals to volume. All right, so V is volume, P is pressure. So we're asked to find the dimension of A. So let's make A the set of formula. That's P V square. So what's the dimension of pressure? Okay, dimensions. So let's solve for dimension of pressure. All right, so pressure is equals to force over area. So what's force? Force is what's the dimension of force? Okay, let me start from the first principle. Dimension. Let's find force dimension. Force is mass times acceleration. All right, so let's first find the dimension of acceleration. Acceleration is velocity over time. Wow. So let's find the dimension of velocity. Velocity is displacement over time, right? So displacement is something as length, right? So the three fundamentals you have to know about for dimensional analysis, you have to know that M stands for mass, L stands for length, capital letter L. Then T stands for time. So let's go. So displacement is length, so we'll give it L. Time means T, so we have LT raised power minus 1 according to indices. So we'll bring that back here to find our acceleration. Okay, so we have LT raised power minus 1 all over T, so the same thing as LT raised power minus 2. All right, so I can substitute that here for my F. My F becomes big M times LT raised power minus 2. So that's for force. Okay, so substituting that back in my pressure to find my pressure. For pressure is force over area. So I have MLT raised power minus 2. Then area is length times breadth, which is the same thing as length times length. Okay, so at the end of the day, length takes off length. Okay, so we have M L raised power minus 1 T raised power minus 2. Okay, so I'll put it here, M L raised power minus 1 T raised power minus 2. So what about volume? Volume is equal to length times breadth times height. So all are still length, so this length times length times length. So at the end of the day, volume is L cube. Okay, so bringing that here, L cube. So that's L cube raised to power 2. All right, so we have M L raised to power minus 1 T raised to power minus 2. So we have L raised to power 6. Okay, so at the end of the day, we have M L minus 1 plus 6 T raised to power minus 2. Okay, so we have M L, this becomes 5 minus 1 plus 6 is what? 5. You know why? What I did here is indices, same base, you add the powers because this is multiplication. All right, so we have T minus 2. So finally we have M L raised to power 5 T raised to power minus 2. So this is the dimension of A. solved. All right, so let's move to the next question.